Hey, Algebra 2, we are in Chapter 5, Section 4 still. We're in the second part of the lesson. I'm starting with example 6. We've already learned how to simplify, then we learned how to multiply, now we're learning how to divide rational expressions. So, to divide one rational expression by another, multiply the first rational expression by the reciprocal of the second rational expression. Okay, that's how we change a division problem into a multiplication problem. If you see the second rational expression is now flipped, or it's the reciprocal. Okay, simply, we've got two plain old fractions here. If I flip the 7/3 into the 3/7, then I multiply across the top and the bottom. I get 2 times 3 is 6, 5 times 7 is 35, and we're done. Okay, it can get a little more complicated. I change this division into a multiplication by taking the reciprocal of the second fraction. Simplify if I can. I don't see any simplification. Multiply across the top, multiply across the bottom, and we have our answer. We didn't actually multiply anything, right? Which is great. Right, so let's do a division problem. Remember, I need to change this into multiplication by flipping the second rational expression. On this one, it looks like I should be able to simplify or factor things a little bit so that I can simplify. If I look at the first rational expression, I have 7x over, I can factor out a 2, x minus 5 times, I need two things that multiply to 30 and add to negative 11. 3 times 10 doesn't work. 2 times 15. All right, having a hard time. So 2 times 15, 3 times 10, 4, 5 times 6. There we go. Negative 5 times negative 6 gives me positive 30. You add them to a negative 11. X minus 5, x minus 6. And the denominator, I can take out an x. And now simplify. Okay, I can cancel these two out, and cancel these two out, cancel that out, and I'm left with a 7 over 2. Woohoo! Love it when it simplifies that much. Okay, another one. If we look here, this should be over 1 because it's just a polynomial. So when I change it, let's see, rewrite this. I need to take the reciprocal of the second rational expression. That's how I do it. I need to put a 1 in the denominator so that I can flip it. Okay, now we need to factor. Ugh, this doesn't look fun. 6 times 15 is 90. So I need two things that multiply to get negative 90 and add to get 1. Ugh. How about 9 times 10? Maybe it's not as easy or not as hard as I thought. Negative 9 times 10, if I add those together, I get 1. Sweet. Okay, I'm going to factor by grouping now. I'm going to keep on working on this one before I put it over 4x. Factor by grouping, I get 3x, 2x minus 3, and a 5, 2x minus 3. So 2x, nope. 3x plus 5, 2x minus 3 over 4x squared times 1 over, I'm over here now. I can factor out an x, 3x plus 5. Okay, looks like I can cancel that and that, and that's all. Multiply across the top, 2x minus 3, across the bottom, 4x cubed, because I have a squared and a first power. So collect your like terms, and there is my answer. I'm going to check my answer, and we got it. Good job. Okay, practice a few more. Remember, change that into multiplication by taking the reciprocal. Yes, we need to factor everything also. I'm reciprocaling things first because that's a word. and then I will factor. Okay, 4 over, it looks like in the denominator I can factor out a 5, x minus 4 times x, let's see, minus 2, x minus 4 over, I can factor out an x minus 2. Okay, cancel some things, those cancel, those cancel. I think that's it. So I have a 4 left over in the numerator and a 5 and an x in the denominator. Looks like I'm missing an x. Oh, I see it. Did you guys catch my error? There should be an x here, therefore an x there. Then I can cancel it out, which means that one doesn't belong. 4 over 5. All right, another practice. I'm going to change this into multiplication. So 2x squared plus 3x minus 5 over 6x times, this should be over 1. 1 over 2x squared plus 5x. Two things that multiply to negative 10 and add to 3. How about 2 times 5? I need that to be negative. Let's factor by grouping. 2x squared minus 2x plus 5x minus 5. Can factor out a 2x. So factor by grouping. That leaves me x minus 1. I can factor out a 5, x minus 1. So I have 2x plus 5 times x minus 1 over 6x times 1. I can factor out an x, 2x plus 5. Okay, simplify first, it's always easier, and that leaves me with x minus 1 over 6x squared. Cool. And we're done, okay? I'm glad I split it into 2 videos because it got a little bit much, but it made it for an easier second lesson. Good work. Here's your daily homework quiz. There we go. Awesome.